Good, thank you. I love it's so interesting this year because we're doing the roundtables before the panel.
Yeah.
So
See, that means you don't tell us anything.
we can't say anything anyways.
Yeah.
No, this is great because it's like a great warm up for us. Usually we're like exhausted, so we'll just be exhausted at the panel.
That's all right.
It's okay.
So Wu's been through a lot this season.
Yeah.
Does he want to stay as is, or would he rather go back to being normal?
I really do think he's coming into his own. I think he would like to stay as is. I think it really affords him this power that he's never felt before. And I think it's interesting. When I first read it, I thought he could go either way, to the dark side, or he could go and use it to help people. But I think he's always been inherently a cop. I've always imagined that my dad was a cop, in that regard. And so I think it makes me feel this power truly, like I can feel it now. So I love that. I love that I'm going to be able to help. I finally feel like part of the group. Let's put it that way.
Is it still a struggle to control?
Yes, and it will be.
And how do you describe what the actual power is?
What the what?
What the power is? What powers does it give you?
First of all, I mean, it's interesting because I researched Neanderthal men. Some people mistook him for a lycanthrope because he was scratched, but this is literally a virus that they've never had to deal with. So he's kind of like a Neanderthal man. And literally, they are, they're bigger bones, they're strong, they're very primal. So I think for most people, it's like if you have that primal side of you that could just go full force. It's almost like a woman seeing her child under a car that's been run over. She just goes to it and picks it up. I think that's kind of how he feels, like that whenever it comes out.
So he's going to be a good ally.
I hope so. I hope so. Captain Neanderthal. I like that sound.
What are the challenges to doing those episodes? Do they do prosthetic makeup on you, or is it all?
No. Actually, there was one where they had my stunt double and they put the complete prosthetic on him, which was interesting, kind of seeing him and what I would look like. But most of it is CG, so it's interesting having to find your morph, because he's not really he doesn't really morph in the way that a Vesson does. It's much more subtle. So it's interesting after what happens after that, because literally you're still the same, but you have to feel differently. So that's the challenge, is feeling a completely different character, and that's the fun part.
It's probably a good thing he knew about the Vesson ahead of time, because otherwise he wouldn't have been able to deal with that.
He would have been freaked. I mean, he's already freaked out. Okay, so having to push those feelings down is already a task. But if he didn't know anything about it, I think this would have been the end for Wu. But now at least, he knows what it is. And I seriously, the power I feel has been amazing for this character. And I feel like, in terms of moving shows forward now, in terms of diversity, I feel like being an Asian actor on a show, especially a regular on a show, and them having given me this wonderful, wonderful storyline to play with it's come at a perfect time, so I've been very grateful for that.
In years past, you've said you wish that your character gets a first name, you wish that you get another outfit, so you have all these things. Do you have something you wish that you get this season?
A Neander chick? How about that? I know, right? That would be fun. I mean, it's always interesting to play with that kind of thing. But we have so much love going on in this cast in terms of the triangles and things going on that it's crazy. So I think they'll keep Neander a little single for a little more time.
Yeah.